Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Seraph Syndrome. I am your DM and host, Fungifisheye, or Danny, which you'll hear probably, almost definitely yelled at me this session. And I'm joined by my two lovely little yellers, if you guys would like to say hi.
Hi, I'm Noelle. I play Stella Starweaver, I think.
What's up, guys? I'm Tiny. Play Akia Selene. You know.
And, like Old Yeller, I will be putting the gun to the back of your head.
What?
Cause on the last session of Seraph Syndrome, our party wandered through the kingdom of the Millifera. After Asmothea barely managed to recall where the locations of the trials would most likely be, Igrim continued apace. Stella and Arteno tried to convince him to stop and slow down with the ancient kingdoms. To discouraging results, of course. However, Igrim chose to rest in camp on higher grounds, just in case any beast that lurked below wandered into the lower parts of the city. Stella, Akia, and Gully chose to explore the kingdom, gathering supplies and possible information. As the night wound down, Stella asked Gully for help with the jar, and as the time arose to empty it, a mishap occurred on Stella's part. And a conversation leading up to it caused Stella to be distracted as her magic was completely engulfed with stars. And that is where we continue. Stella, you hit the floor. Your head makes a violent thud against the ground. Akia, you look over and you see... You would be awake at this time, of course. You see Stella has just slammed against the floor. You see Gully panicked, looking over at you and Grim and Gully. And Asmothea. And Arteno, of course. And he looks at a loss for words, and he's just pumping healing magic into Stella as he is grabbing her shoulders.
I feel like Akia would rush over to where he is and be like, what happened? What happened?
She had us in air out the jar, like usual, and I don't know. Something happened, and it was bright, and then she fell.
I feel like she sticks her ear into her chest to see if her heart is beating.
You hear the faint beat of a heart. You would notice that it's beating rhythmically like it normally does. If anything, it's heightened. There seems to be panic set within her heart. Stress running deep. And Stella. As the last vision you see is a hazy blur standing over you of oranges and brown tones with reddish dots, and then a couple of silhouettes running up to you. Your eyes that you're managing to barely keep open, slowly, uncontrollably shut. You feel a burning sensation run through your eye. Then they open. Stella, you find your mind fractured across multiple planes of existence at the same time. So dizzying, it makes you want to throw up. Your body feels hopeless as you are falling through the air, as you plummet from sickening heights. Different astral bodies fall around you, picking up speed and moving quicker. At first, they look spherical, but then you see, at the speed you're falling, they look like elongated streaks that blot out the darkness of the universe before you. These colors mix and blend, swirling together into this nauseating void that is only comparable to the innards of the Starkist. Do you have any thoughts as you are plummeting seemingly to your doom?
I think the thought I have to myself is, did the stars send me here to die?
As you feel that thought in your heart, betrayed by your own destiny, you fall faster and faster. These colors mix and blend until you crash against something. It shatters, leaving iridescent glass floating amid the air around you. However, even those melt alongside the swirling sea of colors that makes you feel sick. You feel another thud. Your body goes limp, and you are knocked unconscious again. Time passes. You feel, even within this unconscious state, a pressure. A dizzying pressure. Akin to that of the weight of your sins being pressed right up against your chest, pushing your lungs down as you are feeling like you're at the bottom of a deep, deep sea. This pressure is enough to make your lungs feel like they are about to combust with every breath you take. In fact, you feel as if you can take no breath at all. After an insurmountable time, uncountable and unfathomable, you feel the darkness enveloping you. You feel things, but you can't see them. You are depraved of sense and time. You feel awake, but asleep all the same. You feel stuck. As you lay there for days, for months, for even years, suddenly, you feel a burning sensation that stirs you from this pseudo-coma. Stella, you are unable to move. It feels as if each of your limbs are nailed into the floor by some insurmountable force, as if it is driven its way into every part of your body. Your lungs feel like they are breathing, but it feels like they are struggling to lift themselves in the cavity that you would call your chest. But your eyes begin to open. You just feel this burning sensation on your leg and on your arm.
What do I see?
You see horrific, jagged creatures swarming you. They are fighting each other, pushing each other to the ground, and consuming each other. Whilst one of them gnaws at your leg, their head where their foot is supposed to be. Or at least what you think is a head. It looks like a mouth that is twisted and contorted. You see its chest cavity splayed open wide. You see jagged black bones swirling around, actually moving. You hear the sickening sound of meat squelching as it's feeding into a black hole in the center of its chest. You see its body is emboldened, marked by the stars. You would call these things demons, but they are far more twisted and horrifying. They don't even resemble man. It's even hard to call them beast. You feel... What do you feel in this moment as you look at horrors incomprehensible chewing at your flesh?
I feel this primal sense of fear, wondering if I'm dead, but wishing that if this is death, I wish it was easier than this. But I can't be, because I have people who are relying on me. There's no way I can die right now. And yet, what is this? I want to scream, but I can't. I can barely breathe.
Stella, would you say your scream is one indicating pain, or one that is indicating a cry for help?
A cry for help.
As you feel tears well up in your eyes, that searing agony bringing you to tears. These horrific creatures that are worse than any hell that you could be sent to. You think of one word that lays over your mind. This one word that is the only thing that primally your brain could ever want and need at the moment. Help. As you think that, you hear a thud. Explosive force. You see a silhouette reach from over your head and grabs onto the beast that is gnawing at your leg. You hear as he squeezes on that beast limb, breaking it. You see as he grabs the shards of bone and disregarded flesh, and he flings that beast carcasses at the other beast. And you see as he wards them away. You see a man with long black hair, wearing tattered garbs and pelts made from the nearby beast. He turns to look at you, and he gives you a smile. An earnest, almost stupid-looking smile.
Well, it is strange to see you, someone, here. You're Stella, I presume, anyway. You bear a passing resemblance to a man I saw before. Ah, right. It must be your first time here. Well, it is nice to meet you.
And Stella, this is who you see standing before you.
Oh. Oh.
I'm glad I got to find you before you became a meal to those rabid pack animals. And by the look of you and where you've ended up, it seems like you're following my lesson, huh? Heeding my words. Good. Keep on the path and we'll meet again. We don't have long to talk and discuss the nitty-gritty of it, but we will meet again, hopefully. And don't worry, if you end up here again, I come here very often. I'll ward the beast away, but do try not to end up here, at least in this fashion. You're merely a soul right now, and those beasts were picking at your soul.
Stella, as you hear this man prattle on, you get to muster 3 words that come to your mind. If you want to tell me any 3 words that you would tell him.
Where am I?
This is the Astral Sea. Or, as many like to call it, the Eldritch Abyss, the deepest cause within the world. Well, I'll be seeing you next time, and try not to end up here again, as I said. It looks like you're still early in the progression. The next stage is far worse. Your uncle was in pain at the very end of his life. Fare thee well, Stella.
And he waves you off as you feel your body is sucked into the soil. You are pushed down almost as you feel your body weighing heavier than heavy. Your soul sinks completely into the black, and you begin to fall once more. Your soul plummets and plummets and plummets and falls. You see as the lights are missing. But slowly, they start to show up again. Distant bodies, celestial spheres, things that you feel like you could have made up, things that you feel like you've looked up at before. You fall past. Your soul streaks downwards onto the planet below, onto an all too familiar planet. Rallern. You see the desert's golden sands sloping across the horizon. You see distant structures and things that you have not even yet seen before. Yet you fall. You crash into the desert sands, yet the sands do not even react to your fall, but you sink through them. As you fall and fall and fall. Your soul finds its way into the Underdark. As your visions fade from the golden sands to the darkness of the caverns, you find yourself in the Underdark again. Glowing blue lights glimmer from below. You fall down through the giant canopy of the Milleferan Kingdom, and your soul slams down into your body as you see the worried figures of your friends hovering around you. And as you slam down, you feel your soul takes a moment to realign, your eyes blurry, your body in agony. Your eyes burn with this intensity of a freshly lit flame. And you feel the sudden compulsion to jump upwards as Stella Starweaver, you have made your way back to the material plane with 3 points of exhaustion. And your mana sickness is now worse. You are going to lose your second level spells again.
Okay. I look down at myself. I look at my leg. I look at where those creatures were biting.
There's no wounds, but it feels numb.
I can barely let out a word as the shock of it all is still hitting me. That what felt like an insurmountable amount of time coming to a head. I look up at everyone. How long has it been?
Just a couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I grab my own head. I run my fingers through my own hair.
You took a pretty bad fall. It seemed like you hit your head very hard. You feeling all right?
I think I get overcome with emotion as I feel like I haven't heard these voices in such a long time. And I think tears start to fall from my eyes.
Oh no, it must have really hurt. The Kia just starts rubbing her head. There. Oh.
I healed any wounds that could have happened. You should be doing all right now.
Thank you. And I just put my head in my hands.
Do you want to sit up?
Yes.
Oh, all right. And Akia just kind of very gently helps her sit up.
You gently aid Stella upwards. Stella, you feel as in, like, the parts where the creatures were gnawing at you feel like pins and needles, like your muscles are getting tighter unconsciously.
You said it's only been a few minutes.
Yeah. Around 5 since you fell down.
It's felt like years.
Did something more happen when you were overcome by the stars?
I was falling, and I kept falling until eventually I hit something, and I went unconscious again. And then I woke up again, and these creatures were gnawing away at my limbs. And then I saw someone. There was someone. And he knew my name. He knew who I was. And he my body is shaking. He told me that I was in the eldritch abyss. And then
Eldritch abyss.
yes. And then he sent me away, and my soul fell back into my body. He knew my uncle. He knew the one person I know of that examined the Starkist as closely as I have, even more.
This figure. Well, okay. You're pretty shaken up about this, and by the sounds of it, you have every right to be. This must be some magical thing that's completely out of our depths. So, let's just get you readjusted. It's only been 5 minutes. You're alright.
You nod. Okay. Okay.
I think it's, unsafe for you to be alone right now. So, if anyone wants to volunteer to just be around Stella for a bit.
I can.
Gully nods.
You just stay by their side, and just relax with her.
Mm-hmm.
And Stella, try not to dwell too much.
Oh, all right.
We can talk about it when you're feeling back to earth.
Yes. Yeah. Sounds good.
I would say then, Akia, you want to stay with Stella until she's fully composed, right?
Mm-hmm.
You take Stella, aiding her over to the campfire again so she can keep warm. And you all sit there within the cold, dark abyss and allow her to readjust. Stella, are you feeling any sort of way?
I think obviously I feel a sense of relief at still being alive. But I also feel that kind of overwhelming feeling when so much information is circling around your mind that you can't really fixate on a specific thought at all. It almost feels empty.
You feel dazed, as you feel like you've just been overwhelmed by information. Akia sits by your side, and if you guys would like to talk about anything and keep each other comfort for a time, this would be your time. If you don't, then we will continue apace.
I feel like she hand Pancake over to her and is just like, squeezing him kind of helps me when I'm rattled. He doesn't mind it. See? And she kind of just squeezes him.
Pet.
I squeeze him too.
Pet.
My eyes are wide and kind of looking like distantly, but I just kind of it's a little grounding to feel Pancake in my hands. I just squish it. I just keep squishing it a little bit.
Squeeze it a little bit. You squeeze Pancake, and you just see each time its tongue sticks out, and something just occurs to you. How can this infernal being be more endearing than something that lays in what I worship?
I thought that all that we knew about the stars is what we know. And after what I've seen, maybe it's better to not know more. I've seen things even more frightening than this infernal beast. And as I say that, I give Pancake another squeeze.
Pet.
But isn't this like your life goal in a sense?
Yes. Yes, it is. I can see why so few have actually gone this far. I guess I'll just have to be more careful next time.
Oh, please do.
Yes.
I like you alive and kicking and breathing. Please.
I give a little smile. And I'm glad to still be doing so. I can't get distracted again.
Even though I don't like that hell jar. If you ever need help, I can help. And you can tell she's begrudgingly offering her help. And you can see the strain and like in the middle of her forehead. It's just like, I can help. She's trying so hard to be.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, only if you're sure. I don't want to drag anyone else down that path.
It's okay.
I think we both have some things we need to settle out.
Yeah.
I poke Pancake again, and when its tongue comes out, I try to grab it.
You roll me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, please succeed.
A 7.
With a sleight
Damn.
of hand check, you poke Pancake.
Oh, and
you
I
s-
have exhaustion.
and you have like three levels of exhaustion right now.
Yeah.
It's a strain to even move, and you kind of feel this out of body sense as you are moving. So you poke Pancake's body, you see the tongue come out, and in a circumstance where you feel like normally you'd be able to grab it, you just see as Pancake retracts their tongue and then sticks it back out almost tauntingly.
God, I love that thing.
I keep trying to move to grab at it again.
He's blowing raspberries.
Yeah, you see Pancake starts moving its tongue across its mouth, like openly taunting you. And also getting sulfury, stinky saliva all over you.
Oh, stop, please. I don't need that right now.
Akia slowly
Pancake looks
starts
smug.
to pinch her nose.
You got it.
You pinch your nose and you see the sulfur from the letter is just the letter from before is just all over your hand, and you smell it. It's like stronger on your hand.
Can't have shit. Can't have shit, man. She's like, oh, that didn't make it better. Ugh.
And over in the distance, you see Gully just kind of like looking at you, Stella, but also like then he like looks upwards, and then he like turns his head behind him and then looks back at you, Stella.
Bro's like, what is going on? Came back rattled, and this is what she does.
Well, Gully looks like he wants to talk, but he's not coming up.
I weakly move my hand to like, as much as I can, try to like motion him over.
Gully slowly walks over. He has something behind his back, and he looks at you, Stella, and he just goes,
I don't know if it's the best time. I made sure that it's mostly fine. It seems like that tumble might have done some damage, but here's the jar.
And he holds it in front of you.
Oh,
Akia physically
take a look at
flinches. It's just like
I take it in my hands and inspect it a little.
You see, when the jar fell and the crystal slapped against the bottom before Gully could reignite the lightning within, he couldn't have done it very fast because he was worried about you, and one more of these prongs and arcane lightning sigils inside seems to be a little bit damaged, and it's not igniting in the way that it would before. It seems to be corrupted, and you can guess, and you would know, that the jar has one less durability.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Gully. I appreciate it. You've done only all that you can, and I'm endlessly grateful.
I'm glad. I really want this to work out for you. I'm sorry if my talk before was scary and maybe made this happen, but
you see as Pancake, as Gully is holding it over your lap to show you, you see as Pancake is just mouth completely open under the jar and just going he's trying to swallow it. And
Pancake,
Gully's
no.
like, no, ew,
No,
close that thing, nasty.
you'll send it to the letter people and they'll really hate us.
I'll put this in the
Torment them with
bag
that.
for you.
Thank you.
I also have a lot I want to talk about, so you tell me when you're mentally good to talk about it. Because it's really a lot. But maybe we should wait, until you're feeling better.
It's fine. We could talk about it now.
Are you sure? I can see your eye bags.
Girl, you look rough.
You're sweating by sitting.
Well, it's
Damn.
it's as fresh in my mind as it can be.
I guess so. Well, you said there was a person there. A man. Was he like anything? What did he look like?
Well, I try to remember back to what he looks like.
You think back, and you remember seeing mainly this man's back. It's kind of a little hard to recall his face in memory, as it is to recall that place. It feels as if parts of your brain are actively working to shut down that experience. You can guess that if you waited any longer, you might fully repress this memory. Or most of it.
I remember, I grab my head trying to think.
Roll me a history or intelligence check.
Okay.
I'd say as Gully sees you trying to struggle to remember it, he holds you his notebook as well, so you can write down what you remember.
Thank you. Oral history. And this is not going to be a very good roll either way because of exhaustion. Let me see how much that takes away.
That's a 15 on a 15 with the ability score.
Yes, and so that would be a -6, so that's 9.
A 9. Okay, so vaguely what you remember is a scruffy yet very masculine man. He had long black hair, and he was shrouded in fur. But other than that, you can't fully make out his face. But you remember what he said to you. You remember that he has met your uncle. You remember that he says the next stage is nastier than the one you are on now.
I'm kind of writing it down as I talk. I can't remember too clearly. I was mostly seeing his back, but scruffy, very masculine, had long black hair, and shrouded in fur. I remember, like I said, he said he knew my uncle. And he said some strange things, like not to come back in the manner I did, and that the next stage is worse than the first. I'm not quite sure what it means.
And if I recall, you said something about beast.
Yes. These distorted, twisted, I can barely even call them humanoid. These creatures were, I guess, gnawing away at my soul.
Whatever happened seems like the Star-Kiss plucked away your soul. If that is the case, then it took you to wherever its source is. Probably. But why would a man be there?
That's what's so confusing. He mentioned my uncle, but only seeing him and how he was in pain at the last points of his life. Nothing about him actually being able to survive there.
Let's assume your uncle visited the, wherever that was, by the same means you did. By having his soul plucked from his body. If that's the case, then it's true that investigating this Star-Kiss this way is much more dangerous, but what other way could there be?
I think back to that time, back at the base, when I looked into the jar. There was a time. The only other thing that I've tried is there was a time back at the Grove where I simply just stared at it for a while, and I saw a vision of a disembodied hand grabbing towards me, but I was able to come out of it before anything actually happened.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Really don't like that. Well, whatever avenues you decide to take, tread careful. It was scary seeing you fall.
I appreciate everyone's concern. I don't want to end up back there again. Or at least, I guess if there is a safer way to be there, then I hope I can figure out what that is.
Something to look into.
I'd say at this point, you hear clinks of armor from behind, and you just see as a Grim starts shooing you guys away.
Grim, been a few minutes, I guess. Okay. I'm like struggling to get up a little bit.
You struggle to get up. Your legs shake. It feels like you really have, like, your leg is trembling. And I'd say, Akia, you see that very visibly.
Yeah, she's help. She goes to help her up. She's like, oh, let me help.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You take Stella into one of the tents. You lay her down to go rest for the night. And Igrim seems to be just like already packing up, like as if he wants to go first thing in the morning.
Damn.
He's just moving, like he's like destroying the campfire, moving away some of the pots.
He must be antsy because of the trials.
Yeah. He's gonna want us to leave early in the morning and fast.
Gully nods and sighs.
What can we do?
Nothing.
Well, good night, Akia.
Night, Gully.
Gully like waves and walks over to his tent. And Arteno seems to be like sitting out over the balcony of the city, just intaking the view. And Akia, what do you do?
I feel like she's dreading to go be by herself and go to bed. So she's gonna bother Arteno. Kind of ever so quietly is walking up to him.
You walk up silently to him, and you just see as he sits, hand under chin, and he's staring out at the vast city beneath.
She just quietly sits crisscross applesauce next to him.
Oh, hello, Akia.
Hi.
What brings me the pleasure?
You could tell she didn't think this far. And it's just like, looking at what you're looking.
Just this immaculate city. Can you believe something like this is underground? Right beneath our feet.
God, no.
If you squint closely, it's almost as if you can see the people. The people who once inhabited this town. This kingdom, I should say.
Mm. She kind of goes to squint and is trying to see what he's seeing, but I don't think it's fully clicking in her head. So he's talking as she's squinting. He's like,
You squint, trying to emulate what Arteno sees, to try to see what he sees. But accompanied by his voice, he begins to just talk. Softly. The wind blowing through the kingdom kind of sounds like a faint whistle. The creaking of the metal overhead as it hangs on the top of a tree are the only sounds that you can hear during the night.
As I look down here, I feel as if I can imagine thousands and thousands of people walking upon these streets, much like the gutter towns, busy as can be. Just so much life flourishing, so many souls that I never got to interact with, so many lives that existed, snuffed out by happenstance.
Akia's just nodding along, staring at him very intently, just listening, just letting him talk.
Look. And he points his finger over to a corner, and you see that there's a designated little play area. It seems like the Three Crane that once lived here built places for children to play safely while they handled business or shopped or things like that. You see, he takes a breath.
That would be where young children played, had fun. So lively, you can almost imagine the sounds. Just like the gutter town with your sister.
Yeah.
Over there. That looks to be a blacksmith. I can hear the clanking of hammers and the fire of a forge. I hope to never see such desolation from our gutter towns. Or, if they are desolated, I hope it's because everybody can enjoy the sun once more, without fear of the Seraphs.
I hope for that too.
Do you ever wonder what life could have been if we were not confined to caverns and caves?
Don't I know it? Yeah. All the time.
One day I hope that we can all bask in the sun, and we can build a kingdom like this amid all the nature that they have down here.
I'd really love that.
I can't help but wonder that all these threats exist. All these things that feel like they are coming to destroy us. The Seraphs, that dreaded jar that Stella keeps. It seems as if the heavens and what lays beyond them care not for people like us. Speaking of all of that, I've never heard you share your opinion on what we're doing. I know you're a very shy person, but you've said nary a word about your hopes, your cares, your dreams, your aspirations. I know you hold things dear. You must if you join the Bloodletters.
Yeah. Maybe I think I kind of wanna find a way to get rid of this whole syndrome. You, just like everybody else, really.
Arteno clocks the hesitation within your voice, that quiver that fills your voice as you talk about this dream. I'm gonna let him roll an insight. He's not the best at this. He is a very insightful person, but I'll let it be a roll. Here's what I'll do. You can roll me deception. This is definitely... You're not lying, are you?
Not entirely. It's like, yeah, that's
Just
part
not
of
telling
it,
the full truth.
but it's
Yeah.
not it's part of her goal, but not the number one goal. So like half lying.
Okay, I'll let you pick which one you do. Deception or persuasion.
This is not a full lie. I feel like she's trying to persuade it into believing that part. Don't ask about the other part.
I'll let you roll, and then that will decide the DC that Arteno has to beat.
13.
A 13. Okay. I am going to have Arteno roll a insight check to see if he beats that. By one single point, he beats your roll.
Fuck!
You say that, but your voice trembles. There's a quiver behind your words.
Is there?
He turns to face you, and Arteno, you have not looked Arteno in his eyes very often. It's kind of rare for you guys to lock eyes. But in the times that you have, in the times that he's displayed emotions like this, they seem hopelessly clear, as if they stare into the bottoms of your soul.
Damn.
I feel as if you're not telling the truth. And, well, you might have your reasons. I am a fool, burdened by curiosity. What do you not say to me?
It's not that I'm lying. It's just there's a part of my goal that it's a little bit darker. That sometimes I don't like saying out loud.
You see a shadow creep on one side of your face.
I hate you, Danny.
You see as it whispers into your ear. A half-truth. How very much you are like me. How you become what you despise.
I'm gonna throw my laptop.
Your resentment only carries you as far as this. To become what you hate so. I would say with Arteno's insight check, he can even see your facial reaction to this.
Her eyebrows are scrunched up. She's biting her lip. You can see her starting to scrunch up her outfit as she's just fisting it. Sometimes saying my goal out loud, it makes it more real for me.
Arteno sighs, and he puts his big hand across your head. You see, it almost feels like you have, like, his hand fully, like, engulfs your head as he is so large and heaving. He pulls you close into a hug.
Whatever burden you bear, dark and unruly, that is your burden to bear. We all have them, those things that we keep within the shadow, those things that we can tell nary a soul. I have them, and so can you. I shan't force you to tell me your goal. I shall only advise. Keeping things within your heart, as sinister as they are, as claustrophobic as they can be. Those thoughts are not you. You are not what goes on in your head. Your goal, even if you doubt it now, I'm sure it is your goal for a good reason. I endeavor to support you in whatever way I can. As I do not know what it is, I can't make any promises, but I do hope we can talk about it eventually.
He feels her nodding, but as she's nodding, he just hears a muffled mm-hmm.
He lets you go and puts a hand on your shoulder.
I have darker goals too. Ones that even I am afraid to admit.
Mm.
But a goal is meant to be chased, steadfast and earnest.
Yeah. Steadfast.
Arteno nods. And he just gives you a pat on the shoulder.
Don't let what scare you hold you back from what you need to do. It is getting rather late now, so perhaps you should head to bed.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Arteno.
Thank you, Akia, for letting me in ever so much.
Mm-hmm.
I am honored to call you my friend.
And he gives you that beaming Arteno smile.
Me too. And she gives a very sincere and soft smile.
You smile gently, softly, and sincerely before you head to bed. You see as a Grim keeps watch and Arteno slowly but gradually gets up from his post and retreats into a tent as well. You guys are going to get a long rest. Akia, I think you know what I'm going to request of you.
No.
No.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
You've got to be fucking with me. Can I get one night?
No.
Do you have inspiration?
Yes.
You could use the inspiration.
Yes. Please. That's not any better.
It's a little bit better.
Where?
A little bit. It's a little bit better.
Well, with that, I'm gonna say that you have a nightmare, a night terror, but it is not one of those horrible ones that keeps you up for far too long. It is just the whisperings of your past coming to haunt you, as they have been. You are going to get a point of exhaustion, but it is nowhere near as bad as the past ones.
I'll take it.
You almost feel as if your talk with Arteno has aided you in coming out of this with a little bit more sanity than before.
Yay.
Actually, because of your talk with Arteno, you don't get that point of exhaustion. You're all good.
Arteno, I love and adore you.
He's a very reassuring presence.
Oh, he's great. God, I need him in my life.
And I'd say with that, you all wake up the next morning. You see as half the campsite is cleaned up. And you guys get ready for the day to make your travels towards the castle of the Millefera. And that we will do on episode 50.
Oh.
Ooh, big 50.
Big 50. Thank you all for coming and showing up and listening to this episode of Seraph Syndrome. We appreciate you so much. If you're on Spotify, drop us a 5-star. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Give us a like and maybe
Yes,
share it with your
please.
friends. We really depend on your sharing for us to gain popularity. And we would really love if you continue to share it more. And if you have been enjoying it to listen to episode 49 and possibly 50, we would appreciate if you went the extra mile. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And any shout-outs and recommendations? Go ahead, guys. And damn.
I've been a lazy bum. So, what have I done? Noel, you go first.
What have I been doing?
What have you been?
Real.
Okay.
Drawing. You posted.
I'm Fruit Gummy. Yeah, I'm Fruit Gummy on Instagram and Twitter, and that's it. And I've been don't
Snipe 'em.
don't snipe me on Roblox. I was really nervous this episode. And I would appreciate if you can if you do what Danny did. Do what he said. And
Oh my god, the two different guys. You got this.
If you have any input, anything at all, even the tiniest little compliment, anything.
Only compliments. We're only
Please.
looking for compliments. Don't say anything bad, please. Please
Don't
don't
say
say anything
anything
bad.
bad.
It'll make me sad.
It's the tiniest little thing. Anything would be greatly encouraging.
Only if it
To
gets
see.
an engagement.
Only if it gets us engagement. That's crazy.
Well,
I still
love you
guys.
as for that, I would like to shout out Ito Ugure's new manga. It is so fucking good. Kaijin Fugeki. The concept is immaculate. This man is absolutely insane, and he does just masterful work with manga. Just like he's making concepts that I think I could dream about making. It's like a fever dream reading this man's work. Thank you for listening to my work, though. Listen to his or watch his. As for that, I think that's about it. Thank you all for listening. Have a great night.
Come back
We
for
don't
50.
love you. Come back
Oh.
for 50. We don't love them. It's not. Let's not breed this relationship. All right. Bye bye.
Adios.
Bye bye.